congratulations. We're part of the team. Go G-Men. They've
Yep.
done so well up until this point, and we'll see how things go and progress over the next X amount of years. I'm already content where things have been and where they are. But, you know, one of the things you and I spoke about last week was paying Daniel Jones, possibly paying Saquon Barkley. If you had to flip a coin or actually had to choose on which superstar on the Giants you had to pay, who would it be right now?
Oh, it's Dan Jones. You can't not pay the quarterback, and all he's done, jokingly been calling this season contract negotiations. He's
Yeah.
done excellent. He's done much better than Lamar Jackson's agent has done in the contract negotiations. And at the end of the day, he's doing everything that you want a quarterback to do. And he's big, he's strong, he can run. And you know what really tipped the scales to me? Brandon Jacobs was on our show, the Sports Gambling Podcast. We asked him the same exact question, former running back for the New York Football Giants, and he said, "Oh, you got to pay Dan Jones." And so I think you can franchise Saquon, you can figure it out. He obviously wants to be in New York. He understands the value of being in New York, maybe some intrinsic value. But I think the other thing that really tipped the scales for me is I heard Isaiah Hodgins, who obviously a lot has been made about his rise on the New York Giants. He discussed when on the Buffalo Bills in last season that they would use Daniel Jones film sometimes to look at what should be going on. And so I think Brian Dable, Mike Kafka have the guy that they want in house. So I think they're going to pay him. I think he's a little bit more expensive than he was maybe 2 3
Yeah.
months ago,
Yeah.
but I think he's the one that's going to get the bag.
It was actually nice to hear Wink Martindale talking about how he has no intention of leaving for a head coaching position. That was cool to hear because I think he's really brought this team, not just the defense. I feel like the team is just feeling Wink and his whole presence.
I mean, he's a guy who is coaching in New York, and his name's Don Wink Martindale. It fits perfectly. I love that he said that this was not a career stepping stone. This was a destination. And my favorite part of every single Giants win is watching the various celebrations on the sideline, and
Yeah.
Brian Dable and Wink Martindale embracing has got to be one of the best ones.
When their bellies are touching in the air, it's just a beautiful thing.
Not hard to miss them.
Oh man, I love these guys.